When terrible things happen, you learn what your leaders are really made of. Take Jews in America and their leaders. They weren't ready for this, the worst wave of anti-Semitism in America since the 1930s. They weren't ready for the idea that many of those responsible, like American Nazis, were also strong Trump supporters. Many Jewish leaders want to see Trump move strongly and quickly to protect the Jewish community. But some Jewish leaders have stood out for another reason. They see a need right now to defend Donald Trump. Here are the nominees for Best Performance in supporting Donald Trump over all else. Number 5, Yossi Dagan, settler leader and Likud power broker. Last week, Dagan attacked the Anne Frank Center for accusing Trump of encouraging anti-Semitism. Trump, Dagan said, is the greatest supporter of Israel and the Jewish people ever elected President of the United States. Number 4, Morton Klein, President of the Zionist Organization of America. A huge enthusiast of Trump, Bannon, and Bannon's Breitbart website, often criticized for racist and anti-Semitic content, quote, "You can question Bannon's judgment for allowing them on the site," he wrote, "but Bannon is, quote, the opposite of an anti-Semite. He's a philo-Semite." Number 3, Sheldon Adelson. Last week, as anti-Semitism spiked nationwide, Adelson declared that Trump was likely to be the best president for Israel ever. Adelson was speaking last week to the Republican Jewish Coalition, where Trump himself famously made borderline anti-Semitic comments during a campaign appearance in late 2015. Number 2, Israeli Deputy Minister for Public Diplomacy Michael Oren. Oren, who grew up in West Orange, New Jersey, went on Israeli television Saturday night to tell people that this whole anti-Semitism thing is nothing new. What about BDS? And why aren't you blaming Obama for it? And the award goes to number 1, Benjamin Netanyahu. The Prime Minister's always prided himself on condemning anti-Semitism wherever and whenever it happens, except this time. For months and months, Trump said nothing about anti-Semitism, so Bibi said nothing. And then, when Trump said something, Bibi defended him for having said nothing. This is the same Netanyahu who says the Palestinians must recognize Israel as a Jewish state. Well, I got news for Bibi. The 6 million Jews of America are under threat. When Israel can't be bothered to support them at a time like this, no one should recognize Israel as a Jewish state.